Hi everyone, my name is Chaitanya. I am pursuing BTech second year first semester from ECE branch. I will presenting a topic about the logic gates. Now introduction of logic gates, the core of digital electronics. Basic logic gate types, fundamental of digital systems. Logic gates are the fundamental building blocks of any digital system of their operations on binary inputs to produce a mm, single binary output. Understanding these basic gates is crucial for the designing and analyzing digital circuits. Now, AND gate. An AND gate produce true one and output only one output one output if all its inputs are true. Otherwise, the output is false equal 0. Example: if input A is 1 and input B is equal to 1, then output is equal to 1, otherwise 0. Okay, next OR gate. An OR gate produces a true value 1 and output if at least one of its input is true 1, output is false 0. If only if all inputs are false 0, then example: if input A is 1 or output B is 1, then output is 1. And another example: if input is A equal to 1 and input B equal to 0, then output is equal to 1. Next, NOT gate. NOT gate and NOT gate mean inverter. A NOT gate, also known as inverter, has only one input. It reverses that logic state of its input. Example: if A is 1, output is 0. If A is 0, then output is 1. Universal logic gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. These are the universal logic gates. NAND gate and NOR gate are the terminal universal because any Blumen function can be expressed by using only NAND gates or NOR gates. This simplifies circuits design and manufacturing process by significantly NAND gates. See once. NAND gate. And the NAND gate is a combine of an AND gate followed by NOT gate. And input is false 0 if only if all inputs are true 1. If if yield is true, output is at least one input is false equal 0. NOR gate. See one's diagram. This is follows the in the NAND gate. This is the truth table and see one's NOR gate. A NOR gate is a combination of OR gate followed by a NOT gate and its output is true is 1. Only if all inputs are false 0. If yield as a false is 0, output as at least one input is true. C1 equal to 0 equal. Now exclusive gates. Actually, XOR gate and XNOR gate for the specialized logics. Exclusive gates perform unique logic operations crucial for the specific digital applications like arithmetic and error detection. It can be easily done. Now XOR gate, exclusive OR gate. The XOR gate produces a true one. Now output if its inputs are different, one true and one false. If both inputs are the same, the output is false. Now XNOR gate, exclusive NOR gate. The XNOR gate is the opposite of the XOR gate. If it produces a true, the output if both its inputs are same and both true or false. If it's are different, output is false. Now let's see our applications. Its application. Now binary addition. XOR gates are the used in the binary addition. XOR gates are used in the off adder and full adder to sum of binary digits. Parity in generating and checking, essential for the error detection in the data transmission, ensuring data integrity. Comparator. The XNOR gate can be determined if the binary number are equal. Combinational logic circuits and working together. Now, combinational logic circuits are the defined by output that are slowly in a function of their current inputs. They do not have any memory elements. These circuits are combined basic logic gates to perform the complex operations. First, input signals. Binary data enter into the circuit from the various sources representing the condition of values. Now logic gates processing. The input signals are passing through a network of introduction AND or NOT, NOR, XNOR, etc. gates. Each gate perform in its defined logical operations. Immediate outputs. The final output is generated initially based on the logic gates combine of its current inputs without any reliance on the past states. Common example including multiplex and demultipliers and encoders and decoders, which are virtual components. It is data routing and control systems, their operations in entirety and prediction, making them suitable for the crucial functions in a digital system. Now, implementing Boolean function with logic gates. Boolean algebra provides the mathematical framework for analyzing and simplifying the digital circuits. Any Boolean expression can be translated directly into a logic gate circuits. Boolean expression. This expression states that the output f is true if a and b is true, or if c is false, not c. This form blueprint for the circuit. Simplification of the Boolean expression helps the reduce the number of gates required, leading to more efficient and coefficient and circuit design. Logic gate implements C1. This logic. This is the diagram. Now, digital IC families TTL and CMOS. Digital integrated circuit ICS means use different technology to implement the logic gates. The two most promoting families are the transistor logic gate TTL and the the complementary metal oxide semiconductor CMOS, transistor logic gates. Now, transistor logic gates. TTL uses the bipolar junction transistor for its switching operation known for its high speed and reboots the output driving capability. TTL was widely popularly operation on 5-volt supply, higher higher power consumption, good noise immunity. See one's diagram and understand. See the logic gate, see the circuits, and see how it's passing and how it's there. See. Now, applications of logic gates in real world electronics. Logic gates are indispensable in virtually every modern electrical device, forming the decision making core of digital systems, computer and processor, and all the arts of CPU and GPUs, enabling the artificial operation, data processing, and control the functions. Now, mobile devices, from the smartphones and tables that from the managing a user information and communication protocols and application logics. Automatic system used in the industrial control, robotics, smart home devices, sequence control, and decision making logics. The form simple calculation to comply supercomputers, logic gates are the unseen heroes as root to digital innovation. Now, gaming console implement a game logic, graphical reading, and the user input and processing in the interactive entertainments. Now, troubleshooting logic gates and circuits. Identify the resolving issues in the logic gate circuit. Require the symmetrical and approaching to the dialogue communications fault effectively. Identify the result. Now, common illusion. Now, see one. Common issues is floating input unconnected in can be picked up noise leading and erratic behavior. Short circuits essentially connecting between the trays or to ground power causing incorrect logic levels or damage. Open circuits break in the connection preventing signal flow, resulting in high middle states. Power supply problems, incorrect voltage loss or ripple can be causes gates in the manufacturing or draw in the exclusion currents. Systematic troubling in the combined with these approximate tools, ensuring the repulsive operations of the digital circuits. Effective the solutions. Use pull up, pull down resistors, ensure using and thus inputs are tied to define the logic levels and visual inspiration and continuous tests. This check for the solar bridge, broken traces or losses connections. Oscilloscope observe a signal waveforms or logic states or various points in the circuits. Trace the fault. Check the data sheets and verify the correct voltage sum and current and timing the switching of the ICS using being there. Further trending behind the traditional logic gates, quantum computer. While the connecting the logic gates remaining fundamental advanced in the computer are the pushing boundaries into the new paradigm and quantum computing leverages principles of the quantum mechanics and to process information of the fundamental different ways instead of bits it uses quad and which is can be 0 or 1 or both simultaneously the enable of solving problem incredible for the classical computers and other emergence from the areas including neuromorphic computing inspired by the human brains and structures and optical computing and using the light of the processing. These fields aim to overcome and limitation of the silicon based logics and promoting unpredicted and computational power of and energy efficiency of the further technology. Thank you for your okay.